Let me try to fix things real here and see if I can fix it.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Can we not jump up here? That is ridiculous. Flatfish. Alright, I'm gonna go back up. I think the other way will drop us in that chest right there.
Poodle, shake off that water.
You need both technical difficulties tonight. What's wrong with your technical difficulties today, Patty? If you don't mind me asking.
Whoa!
I know you mentioned it was like roll 20, but I don't know what it was of roll 20. Yeah, like I tried to like or DM Derek is that for some reason like roll 20 does not run well on my PC. So whenever he has like those big city maps, I'm like, yeah, don't expect me to go anywhere. There's no way I'm gonna move my token.
But they're vicious. I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Dragon form.
Do it. I'm on a roll. Or shield.
You're
Don't
mine.
mind if I do.
Eagle
If it's in the sky, it's
I'm not
mine.
done. It's over. Demon Fang. Long. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Ooh, yeah. Stream record my roll 20.
Nice
Yep.
one, Alphin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? I'm not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
So I bet people ask me like, oh, you know, why haven't you thought about like streaming like roll 20? And I'm like a D&D stream, and I'm like, you know what? That'd be great if my computer can do both at the same time. Oh, yeah, right, we jumped down. The crazy part is, Patty, like, I know our specs are not bad at all. It's just Roll20 and Chrome together. It's just poorly optimized. Hello, cousin Matt.
Be my guest. We turn the tables on him. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade. See that? That training's paying off. Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
I think also because I might be glad to know that Patty learned a lot about horse racing last night as well. Oh, this is like a whole fucking like Elden Ring map right here. Enjoy your work, Patty.
No backing down! Here I come!
Annihilation. Don't know what that is, but sounds cool.
Demon Fang! Here we go! Demon Fang! I owe you one. Attack time! Demon Fang! First strike! Power blade! You're done!
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Here's evil. Photon do it.
Form!
Air thrust. Whew. Thank goodness we won.
There's gonna be a lot of slowly killing monsters as I clear out this whole place. Because we'll have to take a trip to. I was watching an amateur stream last night. Yeah, it's a joke. So there's this thing called Umamusumi, which is pretty much the best way to put it is horse girls running on a track and then putting on concerts. I just always been joking with Patty like, when is he going to play a stream of it? Because like a few of us, like me, Sakusan, GJ Bronsley, getting Grindhouse, quite a few of us actually play the game or watch the show. So I've been joking about it, and I was like, you know what, I'll put it on the stream and have Patty. I'll teach Patty all about it. Fun fact: Sugi knows actually how to ride a horse. I was in Saratoga with you both. We did like a little trip.
We're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
I remember the trip because I remember one of
No sooner said than
the funny things about that trip was that you guys were so excited to see like a Starbucks on the corner, and I'm like, I have a Starbucks in my store. I'm like, is it that rare a thing around here?
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Why the hell is it there? Oh, yeah, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Right, here goes! Demon Fang! Here I come! Dragon Form!
I'm sorry to be a boss.
we've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Eat this! Here I come!
I never miss. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Now.
We managed to pull through.
We should get a stream where Patty tries out like different coffee shops in Saratoga and rating his favorite to least favorite. I saved enough and bought my first drawing tablet. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. What kind of drawing tablet did you go with? Jump there. There we go. It strangely reminds me of my brother's bachelor party. We went to Louisville because it's like the home for like bourbon, and the first thing we did the first day we get there We like mind you, we were driving since like 3 a.m. It was a birthday gift for myself. My birthday was just that. Ooh, well, happy birthday to you as well. And we drove like 10 hours from like 2 a.m. to like 11 a.m. And we arrive. We like get into like our Airbnb. We unpack, and then immediately from like noon on, we went to go do like a pub crawl to like 6 different places. And I'm like, guys, this is rough on me. I'm just sitting for 10 hours in a jam-packed car and now going to go walking around town. We managed it quite well. The problem that we ran into was that for a lot of us, we haven't eaten anything yet at all that day, so we were all like, you know what? Why don't we order something to eat while we're here as well? Because the only thing I ate at all that morning was a Red Bull, just so I wouldn't fall asleep once we got to like the Airbnb. So it's like, yeah, I'll grab a Red Bull. So like I'm like, Red Bull in my system, about to go hit 6 different places. My brother also got me emotional support Highland cow stuffed animal, and they arrive tomorrow. My sister has a hyperfixation with hippos. That's like her animal. Why? No idea, but she loves hippos. I don't really like you guys like all up right here.
Right, here goes! Demon
Hey, when did I get so popular?
Swallow blade! I'm not done! Demon Fang! Strike! You're mine!
Watch it.
Strike! Demon Fang!
Go.
I'm not done!
The tide of battle has turned. That's the power of comrades in arms. I'll crush you.
Oh, he has his own mystic art.
Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous.
What is this? Wait. What? When did he get mystic art? A lightning kick, okay. Yeah, that was Law. He's our elemental monk. Mine, I would have to say, is foxes as well. Also bunnies, as you can see, with these floppy ears. Oh, so everyone has one. Okay. Oh yeah, I know I have a certain Inferno. Yeah, so he pretty much what happened was, to give you an update, because of Matt, he ends up joining. He tries to help us rescue his father. His father dies due to the second Lord, bad guy. Afterwards, after we defeat the Lord, we're like, hey, do you want to join up with us? And he's like, you know what? I want to help you guys. And so he's been traveling with us. He's literally like the most like golden retriever energy. He's just so friendly now. I quite enjoy him, and his moves are so cool. My favorite is that if he does like Shion's like team up, it's literally Shion throwing bullets up in the air and he just punches the bullets at someone. It's so ridiculous, but funny.
Flashy out there.
So glad it met with your approval.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Out of our way!
Demon Fang!
Don't mind if I do.
Swallow blade! I'm on it! Demon Fang! Come and face me!
You know, Law, watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the...
Look sharp! Lightning power blade. See that? That training's paying off.
Alright, is it? Yep, here it is. Just fucking punches the bullets into someone.
This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Go no further!
Demon descent! Flashing fang! Demon fang! I'm on! Take this! Talon hurricane! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alpha. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, I got stunned. There we go.
No complaints from me.
So there's a way to drop down right here.
Can we get down?
And there's a way to climb down and jump down right there as well. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm hydrating with some Johnny Walker Red Label. Yeah, I figured, like, I used to have, like, Johnny Walker Red Label always on my shelf, but I was like, I have a bottle of blue. I was like, I probably need to get started going through some things on my shelf, like the Red Label. Next up, I'm probably going to be is my bottle of, like, Beef Eater. I've yet really to touch, like, anything that's, like, from my Louisville trip, and then stuff from my Maryland trip.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Get toasty!
Ah, here it is, punching the bullets. Ah, just love it so much.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
Had a
Right
really
behind
pleasant
you,
soju this past. Ooh, what kind of soju did you have? Soju is so fucking dangerous too. Like, it's like, what is it, like, it's like 8 or 10%, like a small bottle, but you can drink them so easily. And like, I was at a party once, and they did lemonade and did like a strawberry soju, like poured in. So they did equal measures of like soju and lemonade, and I was just like, oh god. I was like, I taste nothing, and this is so tasty. Like, it was a strawberry lemonade type taste, and I was like, oh god, I could be 3 glasses down, think I'm drinking normal lemonade, and be very toasty very soon. 16%. Yeah, soju's so fucking dangerous. Abstinence? So here's the thing. So the things about absinthe is how you're supposed to enjoy it is more for the experience than anything else. The problem with absinthe, like how it was like made with like wormwood and things like that, it doesn't have that like hallucinogenic effects that it used to or anything like that. It's just a very tame. I actually had it in the proper way one time on a trip with Misaku, and it was just not good. It was like the most bitter thing I ever drank. And like, I had a rye whiskey before, and I was like, wow, I prefer this rye whiskey that burns my throat more than I do this. The thing that truly scares me is because I don't understand why it's so popular, but if you're anywhere near the Chicago area, you know it. It's Malort. I have no idea why Malort is just a drink of choice in that region of the country. I just don't understand it. It tastes terrible. You can't really mix with anything, but they drink it straight, and I'm like, it makes no sense. What's another one? It's like a mint. Oh, Rebel Stilts, or however you say it, Rebel Stilt. That's another one I don't understand either.
All this walking up and down is a pain.
Looks like they drop us in different spots.
Yeah, I wish we
Rumple
could just go
Mints,
straight
thank
through without
you.
all this hassle.
Like, Rumple's another thing I don't understand. Like, you could mix it, but at that point, there's other things that are just the same price or cheaper.
This not gonna come down on us, is it?
Brings me back to the day, partying with the boys.
Sleep now. Maybe this way. Does anyone else feel weird?
Manuel, you're not looking so good.
I'll be fine. Really, don't worry.
Okay, here I go. Dragon Force! I'm really everyone.
Sweet dreams.
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Swore by it, always made me fear him. Of his hammer staying
Looks like
just
we
taking
won.
shots. I think the two worst things I ever saw was one of my friends, her go-to cocktail was a Jaeger bomb. Always. No matter the type of party. Halloween party, New Year's Eve, a birthday party, just a little gathering of the friends. We haven't seen each other in a couple of months. That was her drink of choice. It was a Jaeger bomb every fucking time. And it's like, as we started to get like older, I'm like, dude, you're not gonna make it past 40 until you have like a heart attack, aren't you? And then my other friend, her drink of choice, right, is literally sour apple, and I think that's like the brand name. It's like sour, or no, it's Pucker. It's called Pucker. That's what it was. Is Pucker. It's like sour apple, right? She would do a solo cup 90% full of Pucker and like 10% like 7-Up or Sprites. And I'm like, that was her cocktail of choice all the time. And we're like, what's the point? What's the point of this fucking splash of like Sprite or 7-Up at that point? Just drink it from the bottle. It's just warm juice, yeah. But like, we would never touch the bottle of Pucker because like she would always bring it. Because we're like, you're just gonna drink it all anyway, right? I mean, my usual, like, if I'm, that's just some rock gut rating, yeah. I mean, my mature drink, if I'm at a bar, is a Tom Collins, but my cheap cocktail to make is either a Cuba Libre, and a Cuba Libre is just Bacardi, Coke, like the Mexican Coke with cane sugar, and then lemon juice, and then the lime wedge. Or, just, the lime juice just adds something to that Bacardi, because it's not, like, a strong rum. I think Bacardi's only like 30%, 35%. And then my other easy to make cocktails usually just like whiskey and Coke. Just like a Jack Daniels or Evan Williams with Coke, easy to drink. Painkiller, yeah. Yeah. I'll Whiskey Sour is a good one too. I'll raise you up one better, cousin Matt, because like I will die on this hill every time. Admiral Nelson is a better alternative to Captain Morgan. More flavors, much cheaper. You can get a jug of it really easily. You want a cheap like rum and Coke? Just do Admiral Nelson and Coke. It's what I do. Or where I like love to do is Admiral Nelson like strawberry or watermelon, and then mix it with lemonade. I cruised on that for like beach trips, like my week long like beach trips. I would like drink that for the whole week. It'll be just easy to make. Throw a few ice cubes in it, and I'll just like drink a large glass of that throughout the afternoon, while lazily sitting on a beach. The Admiral Coke is king. Yeah, yeah. There's always like a few things in my family that like runs rampant for a while. Currently, one of the things that are running like rampant in the family that's like the drink of choice. That's an 85 cents a glass. Yeah, that's the crazy thing about it is like it's dirt cheap.
Out of our
But like bourbon's like the huge thing in my family right now is that everyone's drinking that. So like everyone is like bringing like Jim Beam, Emerald Nelson.
Meek? Okay, here goes! Not in your dreams!
Okay, here I go.
Now!
Demon descent! Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go! Where are you going?
Demon descent! Flashing fang!
Demon fang!
It was actually, speaking of like 85 cents, like a glass type thing though, is that, so I plan in the future to like go make a trip to like Italy, and like I'm like looking at things because like if you bring back like wine, things like that, beyond, I think it's like 2.5 liters is like you have to pay a fine, or not a fine, but like a almost like a tariff cost to it. And I was like, oh my god, like that's gonna be that has to be expensive, things like that. Apparently, like to bring like more than like 2 bottles from Italy of wine, it's like 20-30 cents per bottle. So I'm like, wow, I could bring like actual like a half dozen bottles of wine from Italy and only pay like $3 or $4 in like fines. Plantation is not too bad. What is my favorite rum? I know what my favorite mixing rum is. It's Appleton Estate. It's probably my favorite mixing rum. You mix that with Coke. I don't know what it is with the rum. Suddenly the rum becomes like really sweet. I don't know what the chemical reaction or something with it is, but the drink becomes sweet in a weird way. Because like Appleton Estate by itself is not a sweet like tasting rum, but like for some reason I don't know if it's like the vanilla or something like that. Immediately the rum and Coke or the rum and Coke just suddenly tastes really sweet. And I'll mix it with like A&W because of the like slight vanilla taste, and it's like one of the tastiest things I ever drink. But if it's like a rum by itself, I mean, I really enjoyed Desian. Desian was like a really spicy rum that I enjoyed by itself. That could probably be it, the Coke bringing the melting the molasses out. But like, yeah, Appleton Estate's probably my favorite rum, just the mix. I think one of the things that I've been like raving about that I introduced to Sakusan, and I've like drank a double it by just itself is it's called Monk's Road. It's a gin I got in Louisville. That's probably the thing that's like really catching my eyes of late. I will just pour myself like a double of it. I wish I bought like more than 1 bottle of it, but I was already bringing like 4 or 5 other like bourbons and things like that. That's been like my drinking choices of late. And another one actually that Grounds put me on to is Rabbit Hole. Rabbit Hole has been something I've been drinking as of late as well, quite a bit, because that was a gift from him, and like it's a strong tasting bourbon. It has a kick, but you know, if I'm having a cigar, it's like the perfect thing I pair with it. Go. And we're gonna.
Great.
Yeah, we're starting to run out of CP here. I've also been drinking a lot more port as well lately. That's just been like wine choice. Like, last night at dinner, because we had some family over, I had like poured myself a nice glass of port as we had let and broil.
Whoa!
feel like Heartless enemies from like Kingdom Hearts.
You are in incapacitated.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
It's my turn. All demon Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
I know we do such overkill on these enemies at times, but it's so beautiful.
I can feel my precision improving.
I'm surprised these guys are not like standing up. I swear they were enemies. Yep, there it is. There we go.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
I'm surrounded.
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without your wings won't save you from me.
Demon fang. Dragon form. Here I come. You're finished. Demon fang.
I mean, they're not really sturdy, so we're just tearing them apart. Sniper, okay. Are we just getting this because we level up? Maybe. No idea. The shell
Nicely
fence.
done.
That's probably for you, which is a huge upgrade. I swear those two gargoyles were going to be ones. We definitely do need a rest stop though, so I might jump back to that like campfire and like rest up because like we got it.
Hey, Law.
Went for a lot of CP.
Back when we left Cisleden, you remember how you said so long as you don't give up, there's nothing to stop someone starting over?
Yeah?
Well, I think you did just that. You've set out on a new path despite what happened in your past. Besides, you're not the only one fumbling your way through things.
You too?
It was your dad who taught me to fight. Back at the start of all this, I knew that so long as I followed him, I wouldn't end up straying. But it was also your dad who told me the importance of becoming my own master. Of searching out the answers within me. I always figured I would one day. But at the same time, I had so much more to learn. When he died, I suddenly found myself rudderless. Sure, our immediate goal is to defeat all the lords. But then what comes after that? There's no one left to point me in the right direction. It was then that I realized, no matter how much I fret about it, the only thing I can do is fight. Renin brutality isn't going to right itself. So that's what I'm doing. Fighting. And in the meantime, I'll try to figure out my next move. Right now, that's about all I can do.
And you really believe you got what it takes to win this? Against all the odds?
Yes, I do. Or at least I want to. If I'm being completely honest, sometimes I'm not really sure whether I can or not. So what if we're still figuring stuff out? If we do it together, then we can support one another along the way. Is there anything so wrong with that?
No, I don't think there is. I think I get it now. We may not know what we're capable of, but we have to try all the same.
Having another one of your secret meetings? Don't tell me you were taking yet another bathroom break?
Well,
Don't
we were
tease
just
him too much,
engaging in a
Phil.
bit of brotherly bonding. Isn't that right, Alphen?
Yeah, that's right.
Fine then. Suit yourselves. Hey! I think I can feel a breeze up ahead. I bet the exit is real close.
Finally! Man, it's been too long since I felt the sun on my face.
Oh, No skit.
When I get in a tussle, I go full force right at him. Whoever makes the first move wins.
I do have to admit, it's quite the spectacle to watch you charge in and go to town on someone during a battle.
Yeah, it was actually my old man who taught me to fight that way. The more I lay the beat down on some baddies, the more fired up my fists of fury get.
Zephyr
Fist of
taught you?
Fury.
Wow. I guess you really are following in his footsteps.
There's nothing wrong with being so focused on offense, but the enemy always fights back at some point.
As long as I don't get hit, it's not a problem, right?
So what you're saying is you're too weak to take a hit.
You're not exactly one to talk.
Between men. Okay, this can only
What
go
were you
poorly.
two talking about earlier?
Earlier? Oh, it was just serious guy talk. You know, the kind that girls don't get to hear.
Really?
Don't mind
Oh.
him, Rinwell. It's just...
Don't start.
Maybe it is a little difficult to talk about in front of women.
Difficult to talk about? Okay, now I really want to hear it. Unless... It's not the creepy sort of guy talk, right?
No, okay? It's not creepy.
Okay, okay. As long as you're fighting fit, you can talk about whatever you like.
Right, so we went from a desert plane to a ice plane. What is now? Oh,
I think Hoodle senses something.
Hoodle, please, not right now. I want to look at the beautiful landscape. Holy hell, that looks pretty.
We're finally here. Elda Menancia, the land of green. The place certainly lives up to its name, doesn't it?
Yeah, just feel that breeze. It's like night and day compared to Calaglia and Cislodia.
Unsullied, fertile land, as far as the eye can see. That's beautiful. What?
No, nothing. Just... I was thinking the very same thing.
That's the realm capital in the distance. The city of Vicent. A word to the wise before we continue. Elda Menancia has produced more sovereigns over the years than any other.
Shion!
Man, Tales games know
Guess
how to
we
make
should
it like a
probably follow
background.
after, shouldn't we? Hey, you alright, Law?
Yeah, fine. I was just thinking how Dad would have enjoyed this view. All this green in one place is incredible. Anyway, let's get moving before we start looking tasty to monsters.
Is he going to be okay?
Eventually. That's a wall he'll have to overcome on his own.
I feel like I'm breezing through this game quickly.